Doctor, are they in critical condition? It's much worse than that. They didn't watch this live on Twitch. Oh my god! Perfect. And just saw the title, nice. It's so true, it hurts. Nah, it's okay. I'm not gonna complain about getting second place in 2 back-to-back events. But I could, though. No Denver invite for your boy. Zagoth. Might go Hallowed Fountain, Bean. You run on 3 brain cells and you got one. I'm playing 2 RCQs this weekend. One on Saturday, one on Sunday. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can play RCQs while I'm in the area. So hopefully I get on one of these 2 RCQs this weekend. Ooh. Denver didn't need more scam in the mix. Man, it might still get more scam. Is there a Steam Vents near? I guess so. I don't really want to have to logic not for less than 5, but I will if I have to. Like, if it's a Shardless Agent into Bean, I could just let Shardless Agent into Bean go and then pending it, I guess. Oh. Yeah, I think I logic not this, unfortunately. Mana Tithe you. I imagine they have Leyline Binding for the ring. And these pendings are looking a little bit embarrassing. Just a little bit, though. SCGCon Pittsburgh? I hadn't considered that, but maybe. I'll figure out what events I'm going to. I know I'm at least going to a couple RCQs. That's for sure. Ooh, Omnath. Aww. Goodbye, Omnath. I'm not too sad about that exchange, though, because now I get to go Hallowed Fountain into Binding. Draw a card, take the ring. Just win the Legacy 5k. If I had a Legacy deck, I'd play more Legacy. But I guess I could see if Apex and, like, loan me a Legacy deck. I'm completely F6'd. I got nothing. Double spell type of turn. I go, like, Omnath Fury. Then I just get to sweep it all up with Supreme Verdict, which is pretty nice. I wonder if they're going to take the ring back. They're going to take the ring back. More Supreme Verdict. Beans into Binding. What's up, Nesco? I also don't hate, like, Teferi bounce Omnath here. Looks a little bit counterintuitive. But I'm taking that ring again. I like to Solitude the Omnath too. Boop. Boop. Preordain I probably don't need. Been a pending. Are your opinion changed on Cascading Beans versus Red and 6 Beans? I still don't care for the Cascading Beans list. I don't think it's, like, really that good. I still don't really think it's that good. It's gotten a hell of a lot more popular. But I still kind of prefer normal 4-color. I think it's primarily gotten a lot more popular because it has a good matchup against normal 4-color. But I think against, like, Scam, normal 4-color does better. I think the Cascading Beans deck struggles against Scam. It's very easy just to, like, Bowmaster tempo them out of the game. I shouldn't always yield to this. Ooh, Cosmic Rebirth. What can I Cosmically Rebirth? Nothing right now. I guess I could put a fetch land back into play. Or I could just wait and, like, pick up Solitude later. I'm gonna Solitude this. I drew another ring. Yeah, one Omnath seems wrong to me as well, but I figured I'd give it a try. I don't really want to draw anymore with the ring, but I could. I could just draw in a Narset and probably win the game. There's red and 6. Speak of the devil. Okay, how's the stream quality, by the way? Is everything good? Sounding good? Looking good? Eh. Absolute crisp. Looks good. Sounds ASMR. Excellent. Significantly better than at the Airbnb. The Airbnb had such bad internet. It kind of hurt me. I'm in Maryland currently. I'm on mobile 360. How do you think? Yeah, it's probably fine. A little mobile 360 never hurt anybody. I'm playing another bean. Probably not. I think I'm discarding these beans. I'm just like holding up counter magic. Beans gone. Supreme Verdict gone. I do want all of those. I can probably discard this. Do I want another ring? I think I can discard the ring also. I think we're really far ahead. Yep, doxing PT. Wouldn't be the first time. Leyline Binding. Okay. What are we stealing? The Leyline Binding with the ring underneath it. I can just binding it back. Last place in the famous words of Ricky Bobby. Not great. Second place is just the first loser. So, you're not entirely wrong. Last loser. First in the list down, it is the first loser. How was it not 2 slots? Both of them are 1 slotters, and I got second in both of them. It was a 2 slotter for the Apex Invitational, though. And that was kind of sweet. It sucked because my next draw against Travis was a Bowmaster when he attacked me with the Inkmoth Nexus, and I just didn't have an answer to it. So I was like, okay, might as well grief and bluff bolt push. And he was like, well, I'm dead, so I have to do this. He played very well. Shout out to Disgruntled Elk, the homie. Love that man. Such a nice guy. There's both the AIQ and the RCQ at the same time. I'm gonna take back here. I think I'm just gonna pick up another Solitude. I really don't want to deck myself though. As we get a ton of eye contact, yeah, I need to put on my sunglasses. A Gonjo? Huh. That's a new one. I kind of feel like I actually need to bounce a bean here, so I don't deck out. No, I did a lot of tells that I probably shouldn't have done that kind of signified that I had nothing, but he also didn't have any other option, so it was right for him to go for it no matter what. I pushed up my treasure token so that way he'd do about it. I was like, here's my 1 mana open, Travis. What are you gonna do about it? I guess I have the Days Undoing, so it doesn't matter. I don't need to be worried about decking. But I am. It's like ingrained into me to make sure I don't deck. Ouch, 2 damage. I also haven't found a single Narset yet. If I just found a Narset by now, I could have gone like Narset Days Undoing and probably just sealed the deal in this game. Endurance. Target me? Imagine targeting yourself. The audacity. $160p stuttering. Rip. Pour one out for Frank. Yeah, this matchup probably does go to time pretty often. Wait, chat, hold on. I think there might be more than one ring. Chat, I am a little concerned. There might be more than one ring. Kahira? Sure. You may have a Kahira. Dol Amroth into just Solitude. Eat this, attack with the 2 Solitudes, and then hold up Counterspell. Oh, Narset. Hey, buddy. Welcome. I miss you. Where you been all my life? I do a little draw step Days Undoing. You get nothing. I get to shuffle my graveyard into my deck. Deal? Alright, cool. Glad we're on the same page. Oh wow, I'm kind of behind on clock. Alright. I'm just gonna attack so we can conserve a little bit of time for game 2. I didn't realize I was actually behind on clock. I'm out of my element. I blame the laptop setup. Bonk. For Halloween, you dress up as the Moto Timer. Arguably one of the scariest things, but it has to be red. Happy Halloween, Hotashi. Do you want this other Narset? The Subtlety, Dovin's Veto's probably fine. Force, maybe? Hellish Norn for sure. I think I'll take the Force too. I don't think I need 3 Supreme Verdicts. I can probably go down to 1. 2 copies of Preordain's a very weird number to me also, so I'm gonna cut them. Just because they look like outliers. I don't need all these pendings either. Your holidays tomorrow, half price Halloween candies, you're right. The new Ixalan set seems like it won't affect Modern much. I think the Molten Collapse is crazy, and the 2 mana 8/8's crazy. I haven't, the Reanimator spell is also pretty cool. The 1 black-green reanimate equal the number of permanents in your graveyard. That seems good too. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of cards in the new set that are actually really cool. So I wouldn't write it off just yet. I said give it a little bit of time, see how it develops in Modern. Yeah, the 2 mana 8/8. Let me pull it up. I never remember. It's like the ancient one, I think it's called. I won't learn these card names for multiple weeks, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I have to scroll so far down because it's in the multicolor section. The ancient one, blue black 8/8. Descent 8. This can't attack or block if you have less than 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. 2 blue black, draw a card, then discard a card. When you do, target player mills cards equal to the mana value of the card discarded. You'll be doing a lot of Hogak Copium with this one. It's like almost there, right? It seems good in like a Crabvine shell, which is like kind of interesting to me. Like Crabvine hasn't gotten a new toy in a little bit now. So it's kind of interesting to see how it's going to develop with like Crabvine, Vengevine, Shenanigans. There's a few lists that might actually end up playing it for sure. Like it doesn't seem very hard to be able to attack with it early on, which is exciting. Yeah, Bobble and Bowmaster is probably a pretty good place to start. Also Street Wraith. Because Street Wraith's a permanent card that you can cycle for free also. Yep. Hardcast Wonder. I've also died to a Wonder. Not a hardcast one, but one in the graveyard for sure. This is awkward because I need my 3rd land drop, but I don't really want to tap out for Beans right now. So I don't really want to get Teferied. Molten Collapse is going to replace Terminate. It's too flexible, too modal. And the matchup's like Hardened Scales, where they go like turn 1 Scales, turn 2 Arcbound Ravager or something, turn 2 Threat, Ballista, and you go Crack Fetch Land, Molten Collapse, kill both of them. It's going to be insane. Those games are not going to be close. Alright, now I can hold up Counter Magic again, but I really need to find a Leyline Binding for this red and 6 sooner rather than later. Yeah, I mean, the same thing goes with like Amulet Titan. If they go turn 1 Amulet, turn 2 Dryad, and you're like, Crack Fetch, Molten Collapse, pop your Dryad, pop your Amulet. That's going to give you so much tempo also. Yeah, best deck in the format needs more toys. Not good enough. Watsy gets it. They're like, you know what the problem is? Scam's just not good enough right now. Am I supposed to cycle? Maybe I'm supposed to cycle a Solitude there. Scam sucks. Needs help. Bad deck. think I might just die to Ren and 6 this game. And the lack of land drops. And this Teferi. Alright, let's pack it in. Let's go to game 3 here. Needed more lands. Did not see him. Oh, Bean Mirrors are the worst. Most of the rounds that went to time during Apex this weekend on Saturday were Bean Mirrors. I got the pleasure of, like, you know, spectating a few Bean Mirrors and being like, why? Why am I watching this right now? I hate this. I want to watch anything else. Using Pokemans as tokens. I would never use Pokemon cards as tokens because I have some self-respect. And because I have some self-respect, I only use jungle set Pokemon as tokens. And whatever those Pikachus were that I borrowed from Brick. You drop for him. Probably not a bad idea. I saw that on the replay when I went to like watch it back. They were like, why is this guy allowed to use Pokemon cards as tokens? And it's like, what? You don't like Pikachu? You don't like Hitmonlee? Hater. Yeah, they short printed this little goblin. More beans, huh? It's all beans? Always has been. It's the closest thing we have to Hogak, so it is kind of exciting. I think it is like relatively playable also. It's just like hard to kill outside of Leyline Binding. Nobody's really playing Pending right now. Pending's like kind of on the low. Dovin's veto. Counterspell? Bean Tef Counterspell. I think I'm just taking the Counterspell. Bean might be better here. But I'm going to play Protect the Narset. They can draw one card off the ring if they want to draw during my turn, because then the Narset will allow them to draw one card, and that's fine. That doesn't seem great for them. I will draw 3. I don't know if I want to take this Narset down anymore. Probably not. I think I'm gonna leave her at 3. Been a couple of lands here. Let's hold up double Counterspell. It seems pretty hard for them to get through. Carry me, Narset. I also have to win in 11 minutes. Which I also don't think will be too difficult. Omnath. Great Hachimachi. I have to make plays now. I guess I start with Def after land drop. Bounce my ring. Yep, you get one card. Nice, I'm playing the other one too. Not super excited about having to tap out here. I think I want to keep this other Narset. Maybe I keep this fetch land. I want this. I don't think I need Logic Knot. This Counterspell is technically worse than Logic Knot at this point. Been the Island, maybe been the Ring. I'm not even sure I need Ring anymore. I think I have all the cards in the world in my hand. Okie dokie, opponent. How do you get out of this position? It probably starts with Leyline Binding on Narset into like draw 4. So maybe I should have just prioritized getting down the Elishnorn instead. I think Leyline Binding is the scariest thing they could have here. Fury would also be like kind of annoying. It would kill Narset plus Teferi. This might also just be like a pending for 3. Whatever it is, they can't figure out how to tap for it. Yeah, that adds up. Adds up, checks out. Fury time. You wouldn't Fury me now, would you? Just a poor little dingo. I guess this is how we catch up on clock, though. Does not shock, makes mana. They didn't even get the draw off the Omnath either. Elishnorn. Into Fury. Okay. Did I discard it to Teferi? I did. Oh no, I got countered. That's right. I didn't discard it. And I also get to refill off the ring. I feel like I might be a little bit behind now. Maybe a little bit. I guess playing that second Teferi was a mistake. Did I leave one Supreme Verdict in? I'd try to dig for that. Now they have Elishnorn, so Omnath doesn't do anything. I could try to dig for this one Supreme Verdict, and if that fails, just play an Elishnorn of my own. They probably can't kill that. I guess leaving up Counterspell is more powerful. Try this. Maybe I can stall long enough to the point where they just die to the ring. Probably not, because they get to draw 4 now. Or 5. Hey, Mala. Good afternoon. I also have the Modern Super League tomorrow. Kinda forgot about that. Alright, well, I'm gonna Dovin's Veto here. That resolves, I lose. Alright, I guess I played this game poorly. That sucks. We made the mistake of trying to register control once again. I can't keep making this mistake. Absolutely, Belpy. It was a pleasure. I'm glad I finally got to meet you in person. It's a ton of fun. Hey, Eggy. If this were scam, you could already be 0-3. I'll have you know I 4-1 my last scam league. Yeah, you're right. It is low EV to reg control, but at the same time, it is going to be a long stream today. I'm going to shoot for like an 8-hour stream. We're going for 2 so far, minus like half an hour of technical difficulties that I had to fix. Beans. Gross. Yeah, 8 hours, the rest of this league in particular. Eggy's a mod, please time me out. Eggy, do as you wish. I think I'm just gonna binding this Raugrin. As much as I want to play the beans out. You can't keep going like this, Dingo. You can't keep working a full 8 hours. Yeah, I think I just being here. And I probably also want to evoke Solitude main phase. And draw before Bowmaster comes down. Now we got like 6 more hours of streaming to go, so we're gonna be here for a while. You got a 30-minute lunch break? I already had my lunch break before the stream started. 8 continuous hours. I can't even stand up, actually. If I stand up, I die in real life. Norwegian, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate it. Also, I think that would, like, that sentence alone would probably kill a small Victorian child, so. I was waiting for you, Bowmaster. I was waiting. Yeah, we do have, like, dental benefits. And insurance. And that's cool. Fable? I think I'd probably lead on Narset here. Scam sucks, Drew. Binding? Binding. Binding? Didn't want to play anymore. Weird. Weird. I think I'm taking out this Narset Days Undoing package against Scam. It doesn't seem very good here. The Narset itself was good though. Also, for those of you just joining and being like, why the hell is there a green screen behind Dingo? That's because I'm not at home yet. Since I qualified for the Apex Invitational, I decided to stay with PT Bench for 2 weeks or 3 weeks so that we don't have to fly back to Ohio once again. So this is a laptop stream, just a highly advanced laptop stream with good internet now instead of it like cutting out every 3 seconds. I also need to cut a Logic Knot here. Back to 63 we go. Are we pretending that the other setup isn't a green screen? Yeah, totally not a green screen. This green screen's all the way down. Yeah, let me see how many chests I have. I think I have at least 5. 19. Well, that is at least 5. 1. All of Heliod's Generosity. 2. Greater Harvester. Forest Druid. Phyrexian Etchings. I don't think I've ever read that card before. And today's not going to change that. Oh, Bowmaster. Norvish Master. What's up, KP? Bunch of garbage. Oh, hell yeah, Skrelv. I'm just gonna crack the rest. I think we have enough chest redemptions just to crack all of them. Oh, Fable. Fabale. Flooded Strand. And a Blossoming Tortoise. That was pretty much all I've ever wanted in life. I don't think this hand was all I've ever wanted in life, though. Can I keep this? Probably not on the draw. I want to. Yeah, it's a sign to play more scam. I did register scam for the Modern Super League tomorrow, so one lander's all the way down. I guess I'll keep one of them. Yeah, those were good chests, for sure. His hand's okay. That's concerning. So it's like a hand I would keep in the top 8. Look, I already mulliganed to 6. Okay. DT. Mala coming with a VIP. And on top of that, if I drew a single planes, I had the nuts. Any white source. I already figured I was going to be a dog on the draw against an aggressive deck. So I was like, you know what? I'm keeping it. I needed to get lucky anyways, because it's Pioneer. It's pretty cool to say that you lost the finals without casting a spell. I almost cast a spell. At least I made a shark. It died instantly, but at least I got to make one. Inti Sensatchel of the Sun. I have no idea what that does. Let me Google it. Oh, is that the 6-mana artifact that like prevents your spells from being countered? No. What is this? 2-mana 2/2 legendary creature. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature against trample to end of turn. Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until your next end step. Seems weak. Probably pretty good in Pioneer though. Oof. I think I've lost this game. I'm not sure I can beat one single Bowmaster. I give up. I cannot win this game. Not close. I say I'm taking Dress Down though. Dress Down and Pending out maybe. Oh, we were upgraded from 1 lander to no lander. It's got lands in it. I'm keeping it. Yeah, logic not. It's probably what I'm putting back from this hand. No, I guess I'm putting back Solitude. I think it's Solitude anyways. It's either go turn 1 this and to hold up Stern Scolding. I can turn 2 logic down if I need to, or Celestial Purge. There's been a lot of 2-mana 2/2s going around right now, and I don't think like any of the 2-mana 2/2s from the new set are worthwhile in Modern. There was the other one that like whenever a permanent goes to the graveyard from the battlefield at the end step, then you get to like make your opponent sacrifice something or they take 3 damage. I don't know if this is I guess I'm just purging this. Logic Knot's gonna get better the longer I hold on to it. I'm gonna take a draw, see if I can drop beans. I did not drop beans. Sad day. Well, I'm pretty light on resources now. And I'm probably gonna Fable. Would have loved to have drawn Bean. I was thinking to fetch red mana up here. So I'm gonna get the other Triome. You can see my sad land in hand. Ring? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mayhaps one ring? Uh-oh. Alright. That's not uncastable. Do you see yourself getting the Legacy? No, not really. Legacy is just so inaccessible in paper. And I have absolutely no scene around me. The only time I'd be playing Legacy if I were going to like a big event. Do they realize they're not black mana? I don't think they realize that they don't have black mana. Yeah, they said, whoops. How can you see chat while you play on the laptop? I have 2 extra screens. Yeah, they're still gonna win. Oh, that's so many lands. There's been like a trend of people on Twitter admitting that they like scam without playing a land first. And that was like a similar experience. Yeah, of course. Congrats on the trophy. And I hope you snag another one. Another one. Mulliganing to 6. If we lose this, we can drop and play something else. I want to play a combo deck in Modern, but nothing's jiving. The best combo decks in Modern are probably, well, Amulet Titan. If you want to count creativity as like a combo deck, it's good. Twiddlestorm's actually been doing really well. Twiddlestorm won the challenge the other night. Yawgmoth's a good combo deck. That should be a good matchup for us. Keyword should. Ugh. Merc. I forgot to get it before I left, and that made me really sad. So unfortunately, I don't Merc. But thank you for the Prime. Welcome back for the 2 months. I guess I could snip a new one, and then just like send it to myself. I wish I had it though. Would have been a good spot for it. Hold on, let me double check that I didn't download it. Oh my god, I did download it. Holy shimoly. Give me a sec. Let me let this go through. Holy shimoly. Yeah, it's fine. I really hope I draw a bean right now. I think the bean would probably be my best draw. Damn, no bean. I'm just a man without his bean. Yeah, I dressed up as Pondering Anzid for Halloween. Does anybody have 1 million channel points to make Dingo stream from the Apex Invitational? That'd be quite the event to stream from. Yep. This fits like perfectly too. Maybe make it a little smaller. Oh, you can even see the back of the chair. This is great. Pondering Anzid, Pondering Dingo. Everybody can give me their points. Cauldron. I guess that means I'm gonna Leyline Binding the Stoneforge, untap, and bounce the Esper Sentinel. Hallowed Fountain, I guess. Boing. Ooh, sea spell. Kind of hope they can't equip Hammer this turn, because I kind of want to just go like ring and hide behind the ring. Maybe it's better to hold up Counterspell. I guess it depends on what I draw. If I can like multi-spell, go Counterspell plus another spell that turn, then I'll hold up Counterspell. Otherwise, I'm probably just jamming the ring. They're not very close to Cauldron. I know that's one card in their hand. Alright, hopefully the other card in their hand doesn't kill me. The points are just being redistributed all the time to the people that have better estimated guesses. Oh, this is a bop. Hold up. This song is Fuego. Another ring. I said I didn't have to do that main phase. I could have passed the turn since I had Teferi plus. Oh well. What are they gonna do? Kill me through a counterspell? No. Scoops. Don't think I want this Narset Days and Doing package. Chalice on one's probably pretty good if I cut these Preordains. I think I want all the verdicts. Maybe I don't need this Cosmic Rebirth, but everything else seems pretty solid. Have I played Spider Face's Grixis list yet? Not yet. That's on my long list of lists to play. The list of lists. Nice, we got 0 drop frames. God, the Wi-Fi in PT's house is amazing. This Wi-Fi is better than my wired connection in California. A deer hit you on the way home from class? Holy shit, are you okay? It just ran into your car? The listy list that lists of lists. Alright, I'm glad you're okay. Slammed into the side of you? Is your car dented? Probably, right? Happy Halloween. Yeah, you got an IRL jump scare. No dance, let's go. Nothing on one. This hand's kind of sketchy. Counterspell's not that good against Hammer. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can beat that either. I need to draw my dress down. My one copy of dress down at some point this game. How about counterspell number 4? Best I can do. One doesn't even have to cast a spell this game and they're probably going to beat me. I guess that was the fine draw. When I first got my learner's permit, my dad had me drive home and he had his hand out the door and the truck and a deer jumped right into the door and his hand. He just wanted the pet. The deer died. Holy hell. Just from hitting your dad's hand. Name's the One Ring. Probably a pretty good choice. That was gonna be what was gonna dig me out of the situation. But not anymore. Definitely have to pending one of these and then just hold up Counterspell again. Once I can get to hardcast Solitude, I feel a little bit better about my position. Okay. Go ahead. Oops, all counterspells. And they just keep playing lands that do things. Not a fan of that. Maybe I should have like pending the Pithing Needle. But I feel like I'm taking too much damage if I do that. But it was probably worth a little bit more consideration than I gave it. Which was none. I probably have to counter this, unfortunately. If they have a two mana follow-up like a Stoneforge Mystic, I'm in so much trouble. Strict Proctor. Okay. That's interesting. Not really what I expected. I guess it stops my Solitude ETB. Doesn't stop the lifelink though. It's gonna pump the construct token. Okay. Yeah, it stops the One Ring ETB as well. So playing out the One Ring here isn't even good. Do they know that that has flying? I played a lot of Strict Proctor yesterday. I guess not yesterday, 2 days ago. And a lot of my opponents did not realize they had flying. When I went, block your spirit. And my opponent goes, that has flying? I said, uh-huh. Yeah, it does. No good reason. It's kind of funny because it's like a stationary thing. It doesn't look like it should fly. Did you tell chat how many spells you cast in the finals? Chat told me how many spells I cast in the finals. Namely, DT was like, hey, pretty sweet number of spells you cast in the finals there, Dingo. Thanks, Ed. I don't actually know if I have to pay 2 for dress down here. I don't think I do. That actually really sucks. Okay. Nothing I can do about that. I think Modern's fine right now. This is coming from a scammer, though. When you look at it from the perspective of a non-scammer, maybe not. Chat, can somebody explain to me how Dress Down works with Strict Proctor? I think this works. I want to say that it loses the ability. Okay. I am very genius. Okay. Huh. So I drew pending for the needle. I could pending the Proctor. Problem is I'm not gonna get... No, it costs 2. So I need 6 mana to go ring, pay for Proctor, and then pending it next turn. So I'm not gonna get protection. Maybe that's fine. Nah, it's kind of not fine. I think I need to kill this Proctor. I think I need to murder it. I'm just gonna buy Kahira also and hope they like break off the top for a turn. Holding up counterspell's like fine. No, they have no cards in hand. Holding up counterspell's fine, but they get a violent any equipment that they draw anyways, so I'm kind of like not super concerned about holding up counterspell this turn. I'm gonna lose to another Stoneforge Mystic, and that's fine. There's actually a few things I'm gonna lose to here. I don't think Proctor's very good either. I've never been a fan of it in these hammer lists, but some people really like it. Guide the Orphans, Kahira. Yeah, it's good in that blue-white Pioneer deck, that's for sure. Not sure how I feel about the card in Modern, though. Seems like it falls a little bit short. A lot of bit short. Tell DD to go to Apex event first before he can make fun. Oh, wow, they conceded. Huh. Seemed like a little bit of an early concession. 2-lander, Logic Knot. This is probably fine. Not super excited to keep this hand. I guess I can't F6 either because I have Solitude, and if they scam me on one, grief. Grief? Show me Grief Undying effect. Oh boy. Maybe they stacked the triggers incorrectly. Alright, what am I bidding here? I guess Omnath, because I'd rather have Cosmic Rebirth or Supreme Verdict over Omnath at this point in the game. And they still get the Thoughtseize one card in my hand anyways. This does not feel good, but I have to. Otherwise, they get to take my Solitude, take another card, and then I have no answer to it, and I'm dying very quickly. That's a 2 for 2. Well, it's technically a 2 for 3, because they still get to Thoughtseize me for free. This is not fair. Their pitch elemental is better than mine. Print Unmask in Modern. Agreed. I concur. No. We can talk about it. No. Aww. Nah, I won't be going to Atlanta, unfortunately. I wanted to. But it's Pioneer, and Atlanta's expensive. I can't believe I'm still dead on 3. I didn't queue for Atlanta, though. If I queued for Atlanta, I'd still go. But I didn't really make an effort to queue for Atlanta. I'm trying to queue for Denver, so that's my #1 priority right now. Well, that was incredibly lucky. Sometimes maybe lucky. Yeah, I got really close to queuing for Denver twice in those Apex events, and I missed it both times, so I'm gonna travel to a couple of RCQs this weekend. So expect longer streams throughout the week, and then no stream Saturday, Sunday this weekend. But up until then, fair game. No, Dothy, why? Dothy, why? Oh, we're fine. So close, yet so far. You got top 2 at a 13-person double invite limited RCQ. That does seem like kind of the tough way, because you have to play limited. And that doesn't seem very fun. Yeah, we're drawing like insanely well right now. I almost feel bad for the opponent. Almost. Yeah, turn 2, it's over. Turn 3, we're so back. The C's get degrees, RC invite. To be fair, it's worth the same as every other invite, so I wouldn't feel too bad about it. And, you know, people be like, oh, how'd you get it? Be like, that's not important. What's important is that I have it. Maybe I'm supposed to minus the Tef and draw a card here. But I also think just like instant speed Supreme Verdict is probably game winning. Same with instant speed Prismatic Ending. You split top 4 of a 4 invite RCQ. The streamer house looks a little better. A lot better. That's very nice. The internet here is great. Unlike at the Ohio house. Bowmaster. Things me. I'm gonna pending the Bowmaster, then bounce the token, I think. I wonder if I'm supposed to tap out for Narset, or if I just hold up Counterspell. I think I just hold up Counterspell. Seems pretty hard to lose if I just like hold up Counterspell every turn. Alright. There goes my Counterspell. I guess I was wrong to like tap the way I did, or fetch the way I did, because now I don't have access to triple blue. Or sorry, quad blue, so I can't go Narset plus Counterspell. I think I'm just taking a ring here instead of Counterspell. If I was able to cast Counterspell, then I would have taken the Counterspell. But I fetched poorly this game by getting the Temple Garden. I underestimated the amount this deck needs quad blue. Fury. Blood Moon. Oh. Well, at least I can counter him back on the way down. Sad to have lost my Teferi here, though, because it's ensuring that I don't get bowed. But I don't think they have a Bowmaster because they let the Up the Beanstalk resolve. Moon of Blood. Moon of the Blood. Oh no, my camera's gonna die, chat. I'll remember you. The camera got too hot. Oh, 07. It's been real. Yeah, the cameraman needed a break. His arms were getting tired. I wonder if going to 5 was wrong here. I'm still dead to double bolt no matter what. I probably don't want to draw off the ring now anymore. There. Because then I could die to Bowmaster. Days Undoing, huh? I guess I'm drawing now. Oh, hello, Jabor. You heard the good word of Narset and you were like, I have arrived. Right on time. Jumping and then, yep. Yup. Down to 3. I will die to Bowmaster if I do that. So what I have to do instead is just ring, I guess. And then probably untap Verdict. I'll go untap, pick up Kahira in the Verdict, and that might not be bad either. I think they drew a Thoughtseize. Well, maybe not. I'm dead to Lightning Bolt at any point. I guess I go to combat and just attack them. They're trading their bow. Interesting that they would trade the bow. Maybe this was also wrong, and I could have gone binding, pick up the binding, and then draw an extra card that way. But I also kind of value holding up this mana. What am I dead to? Just bolt? That's kind of funny. Just you're binding it a binding. Now I don't even have to untap in Verdict. They probably have to take the Days Undoing though. Yeah, I think they have to take the Days Undoing. Otherwise they just die to it. Because I can go plus Tef into draw step Days Undoing. I took Narset. I guess I just didn't see the line. Which is like pretty reasonable, it's not super intuitive. I should probably set a draw step stop. Problem is I get 7 new cards, they get no new cards, and then that's probably that. Yeah, I think that's the game. Now I can crack a fetch. Go to 1, grab an island, Cosmic Rebirth the land back. Yeah, white mana. Oh yeah, I forgot my camera's still dead. I'm gonna try turning the fan on in here. Seeing if my camera doesn't explode. That's true, I could just be Anz instead. Save the RAM. Save the frames, become the Anzid. Maybe turning on the fan will keep it cool. I just need to find a win condition. I gotta do 3 damage to them. Beans. That's a lot of ring. Alright, well, we did not pick up any source of damage. Probably discard one of these 8 rings. Omnath will kill them. That's the good news. Did I even plus Teferi? I don't think I plus Teferi, did I? I think I just passed the turn without even doing it. Whoopsies. I had too many game actions to take. I had to click a button at random. Streaming very easy. Alright. Well, pass. I miss Kahira. I need somebody to guard the orphans right now. Yeah, we're so unbelievably far ahead that now I think I should just dig for a win condition. Okay, more ring. I just can't afford to even take like a single point of damage here, because if I do take a single point of damage, then Bolt kills me. Oh, I didn't plus this Teferi either. You know what? Teferi's just sitting there as a passive anyways. Who the fuck needs to plus Teferi in my world? With all these cards in hand, I can't lose Yugi boy. Fury. Pitching Fury. Interesting that they pitched in Hardcast. I guess they were going for the Undying Effect play. But I don't even really want to use my Teferi here. Lose my Teferi, I should say. No win con. Here's a question for me. I'm listening. I don't think the Preordains are very necessary at all. I mean, this list is 63 cards as it stands, so you could probably afford to cut the Preordains or whatever. You can definitely make space, cut 3 cards. Yeah, gonna start bouncing Binding here pretty soon. Yeah, I'll bounce it this turn. I found some win conditions. We've done it. Seeing this board makes me want to quit Magic. It's just 2 beans. No, it's more so that we're on turn 21. And I have 21 cards left in my deck. On the 21st. Oh no, it's the 31st. Damn. On the 31st of October. Kind of spooky. 921. No, it's not 921 either. In the 1-2 bracket, which is 21 backwards. Listening to 21 Savage. It's all too coincidental. Is there a turn limit? No. I don't think so, anyways. Maybe 99. I'm not sure if they have, like, the option to even have 3 numbers on the turns. Okay. We did it. Nah, I don't want these Narsets to change my mind. And then Pending, I think, is kind of bad. Logic Knot's a little poor. Probably go down like Preordain also because they're a Bowmaster deck, and then maybe down 1 Counterspell. That's probably 100 turns in on Moto. I'm not sure though. Yeah, the Moto Commander games can be miserable for sure. The Lorcana thing went okay. My deck was kind of bad against the field. I expected more aggro. And there was a lot of mid-range / combo. Well, it's not really combo. It's like synergistic decks that showed up instead. And because there was so little aggro, I struggled. I ended up losing my winning in for the top 8. I went 2-3 instead of 3-2. 3-2 was good enough for top 8. It was fun though. Lorcana games are so grindy. Oh my lord, they're so grindy. I'm gonna take 1 or take the 2 here. If there's another invitation, I'll come back for sure. Not sure I'm gonna play too much outside of that. But I'm gonna train more if there's another invitational for sure. I don't think I did enough testing. There was like a group of 4 or 5 people that went to that invitational that all tested together, and like most of them made top 8. Which is probably a pretty smart thing to do. Yep. Yeah, they were very hard to beat. The fact that they all just tested together and they were like, all right, I had like, a congregate of 3,000 plus matches with this list. I just made their list so hard to beat. Oh no, the green screen. Oh no, what happened? Gotta pull the green screen back over. Uh-oh. That's better. Blood Moon, huh? Yeah, PT's Funko Pops exposed. Gotta hide the toys. There's a lot of Funko Pops back there. Yep. Something terrible's back there. I mean, it is. It's a bunch of Funko Pops. And there's nothing more horrifying than a collection of one man's Funko Pops. Azra was like kind of insane, right? Yeah. I think I'm getting hit by both of these next turn, and that's probably fine. Not letting him filter their draws seems good. Plus, I'll have to deal with that Fable in a couple turns anyways. Hopefully I rip land so I can Solitude and then block. Dress down. They might play that to cantrip, at which point I could evoke a Solitude, but I think I want to wait for 5th land to try to hardcast Solitude instead. Cantripping with my dress down? I can't believe you've done this. I get the Solitude, eat the Ragavan, try to block this Goblin Shaman token. Dressing down on Halloween in my modern format. I guess I'm getting planes here, which feels kind of bad, but I just want to take as minimal damage as possible. That's not my format anymore. I left for a while, but I got 2nd place, and I also got 2nd place in Pioneer, so Pioneer's also my format. Pioneer Specialist. But I lost both tournaments, true. Neither of these are my formats. I'm just a washed MTGO player. Can you stop with the Blood Moons? Yeah, but if I drew a 2nd land, I'd probably win that game. I just didn't. I figured they were going to be like a super aggressive deck, as they are. And when they went turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Stormseeker, not a lot of hands that I have beat that. But I didn't. You're right. Yeah, combining the Blood Moon, I'm just not going to right now. They could have Fury here, and that'd be kind of annoying. Or they could have nothing. I guess I'm actually glad that I decided to fetch basic planes number 2. Thought I was going to kick myself for doing that because I kind of wanted to cast Counterspell. But we take those. But I'm probably not going to be too happy when they see Leyline Binding in hand. $63 cards, draws third Leyline Binding. Actually, that's fourth Leyline Binding. What? This Thoughtseize bug. That's so highly unlikely, it's unreal. Well, I guess I'm not even gonna fight over the Blood Moons anymore. No real reason to. I'm just gonna kill them with Solitudes unless they draw Fury. Draws fifth Leyline Binding. My favorite story of the weekend was when PT accidentally registered 5 copies of Up the Beanstalk in his Cascade Bean list. I didn't realize it until like it was 2 or 3 rounds into the event. He was like, wait a minute. I just drew my 5th bean. Okay. Let's do prediction. I guess the third option is no vote. Vote, you cowards. Such good odds for the doubters right now. 45k on believe, only 9.7k on doubt. Good time to be a doubter. Can't Gamba, gives me anxiety. You'll be fine. What? The Raven Inspector? Huh? What the fuck? Grab Shadow Spear. Anxiety for my worthless points. I ended up second place in both tournaments this weekend. Second place in Modern, second place in Pioneer. And I missed top 8 of the Lorcana Open. But it's okay, that game sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Am I? Nah, Lorcana's fine. Some of the games get really grindy. I keep ring. Not quite back home. I'm staying with PT for 3 weeks since I got invited back to the Apex Invitational 20k. And because of that, I decided instead of flying back to California and then coming back to Ohio in 3 weeks, I'm just staying in the in-between state. Why did I not think that they were on Hammer? For whatever reason, I was like, there's no possible way they're on Hammer, right? There's a few in between states? Nah. There's only one. What am I supposed to draw? I would like to find land for Solitude. It's a lot of beans. I need to find a white card. Or I could... maybe I should have bought Kahira. Alright, beans, beans, beans. Found the Leyline Binding. I'm gonna die to our own ring. Now we're going to 1. We'll be fine. Nobody's ever died at 1 life before. Especially not me during the Apex event. Hmm. Alright. Ending for 4. Kinda hate having to do this instead of just like drawing at the Teferi or something. But I guess it's fine. Ish. At least I have Leyline Binding up still. How doomed, Raven Inspector. My opponent's also at 36, so I kind of have to find a way to kill them soon. Kinda. Aether Vial, yo. Huh? It seems like a stock list. Yes, very good stock list. Bean number 4. I don't think I can cast Bean number 4. I think I'm just gonna discard Bean number 4. No, I don't think I'm buying key here either. I think I want to leave up Counterspell for sure. And also kill this Aether Vial. I probably should have just killed Aether Vial on main phase so I didn't have to discard him. Oh well. Oh, ring. Verdict gone. Teferi gone? I guess. Double Ginger Brute 1 time. Okay, well I found the Solitude, which makes me feel a lot better. Bye, ring. It seems like you need Counterspell. Have 4. Oh, Omnath. Oops. Blue, red, Omnath. I'm so over being at 1 life that I think I might just win the game. Chalice is in, Preordain out. Yo, happy Halloween, Mom. I forgot you made an account. It threw me off for a second. Chat, say hi to my mom. She made a Twitch account. I gotta mod you also. Alright, you hear that, chat? You make my mom angry? She's gonna use the sword. Hydrate. It's a good idea. Can you make sure he has no milk left in the fridge before leaving Ohio? Yeah, I mean... Okay, yeah, there's milk upstairs in the mini fridge if you want to take that out. I forgot I left it in there. I got a counterspell here. Maybe a logic knot. Drink water while your mom's watching. Yeah, I need to stay alive. Need to do basic human things. Logic knot's meh. Hello, Windy. It's gonna be a block term forever. Yep. A hammer. I kind of just like being Solitude here. I guess breeding pool. Yep. Ooh, I drew ring. Okay, little ring. Wow, being Solitude, so original. Wow, so fun. Imagine being a hater. I would never. Draneth Magistrate. Your opponent can't cast spells from anywhere but the graveyard, or no, but from their hands. How does this help you? Ed, I'm gonna need you to come down to an Apex event so that way I can talk mad shit. Think you could do that? Yeah, anywhere but the graveyard, that would go crazy. Anywhere but the graveyard. I think I'm the Cascade version? Yeah, that makes sense. That would explain a lot. They probably think I have Shardless Agent in. Even though I think they saw Counterspell. Oh, that's right, I showed him Pending. Which is even funnier. They're like, oh, you're gonna Cascade into Pending? Bet. This is Spike's fault. All the haters are gonna lose because of Spike. So chat, if you're a doubter in my chat right now, and you're gonna lose channel points, go tell Spike it's his fault. Cascade into Pending, exile Dream Token. You're right. I hadn't considered that. Not the 2/4 Draneth Magistrate. Anything but that. Yeah, fastest sea spell in the West. I guess I can draw with the ring right now, because I'm not gonna have to discard. Oh. Okay. I am Lord of the Lands. Yep. Nice one of Omnath. Look. Sometimes you only need one Omnath. So that way you can draw 6 lands. The new spoiled equipment? Which one? Ooh, binding. There's like 6. Yeah, you're gonna need a link for that. Oh. I didn't want to play anymore. Yeah, I thought I was on the Cascade version, I guess. Alright, doubters. What? Who said this? Is this deck?
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.